What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. It's time for... Thanks for that noise, I guess. We're gonna be talking about uh, a game I had been need to talk about. I'm apologizing for this one. It took ages, but I'm finally doing it. We're finally talking about Pikmin 3. This was basically my first experience with the series. I played Pikmin 3 on the Switch back when it released in 2020. That was back when I was like, what's so special about Pikmin and why do people love it and all that? And then when I finally beat the game, I see the vision. This is when I saw the Pikmin vision. So today we're going to talk about it. Alright, let's talk about the little plot. Basically, the captains have to collect nutrients. Something's going on in space as usual. And basically, they have to keep collecting nutrients in order to, survive the next few days. And that's pretty much what you gotta do. Find some nutritions and hope you survive. Yeah, that's the term, I guess. That's the term I use. Alright, so... gameplay-wise, if you played the other two Pikmin games, there's not much for me to really say, if I'm gonna be honest. And, yeah, you just collect Pikmin and all that stuff, look around the maps and stuff, and yeah, that's pretty much how you handle this game. Now, the last time Pikmin released was, of course, Pikmin 2. I played this was the time that I played every single Pikmin game. I still need to play Pikmin on 3DS. I don't know if I can try to get it, but I'll try, guys. Yeah, Pikmin 3, this was my first experience. I see, like, some interesting opinions when it comes to this game. Some people either like it, really love it as their favorite one, surprisingly, or there's some who have it, while it's a good game on its own, people have it as their least favorite in the series. And what do I think of it? I actually really love it, honestly. This is my first experience with it, so I was, like, learning and stuff. And also, like, the gameplay itself. I mean, if you play our payment, like I said, if you play our payment games, you, I know, yeah, different controls. And this was also released on the Wii U, the console I'm sure everybody got back in 2013, and it got ported to the Switch in 2020. God, 2020 was a miserable time, but we're not here for that. But yeah, I did play this game on the Switch because this is my first experience with Pikmin. Oh yeah, you want to know? Technically speaking, my first experience with Pikmin was Nintendo Land. Yeah, that game. By the way, underrated gem, by the way. But yeah, you're playing different captains in order to get enough nutrients so you can actually get around the ship and also find, once again, Captain Olimar. So yeah, that's pretty much what you gotta do, basically. The normal Pikmin return, obviously. Of course, red, yellow, blue, purple, and the white Pikmin. Excuse me. The rock Pikmin and the wing Pikmin. And there's different areas to explore, like the Tropical Wilds, the Garden of Hope. That's a Smash Bros. Stage, by the way. And yeah. And the bosses themselves are actually pretty fun, honestly. They're definitely pretty cool boss fights, honestly, if I'm gonna be real. So, yeah, definitely some pretty cool boss fights we got, honestly, with Pikmin 3. And there's just a certain charm to it that the other games do have. Now, I should mention one of the things I hear with Pikmin 3 is a bit on the simple side, which, I guess that's kind of fair. It definitely is a simple, I mean, depends on the difficulty you play, really. It is definitely more simple, if I could make any sense, really. Overall, though, I just think that, despite that, yeah, Pikmin 3 is still a really good game, honestly, and overall a fun entry in the series that kind of was the reason I got into the series in the first place. Like, 2 definitely has its annoying caves and stuff, and I will say Pikmin 3, I don't care. I'd rather play this game over 1. Like, Pikmin 1 is a classic, and I love it, but I cannot stand the AI in that game, honestly. Seriously, the Pikmin AI is just not good. I'd rather deal with that here, honestly. So, yeah, I do think Pikmin 3 is a little more better to get into the series, honestly. Definitely the one you should try out first, honestly. So, yeah. Overall, though, I don't really got much else to really say. Also, the multiplayer, the multiplayer of this game, of course, and I gotta say, it's definitely one of the better multiplayer modes, honestly. The, what is it called? The Battle Bingo? Battle Bingo. I think that's something like that. But yeah, it's a mode where you play with 2-player, of course, and honestly, it's a pretty fun time, honestly, that you could do some extra challenges, of course. So, yeah, overall, though, Um, yeah, I don't really have. I don't know. I'm trying to make this video not so super short because, yeah, to be honest, anything else I talk about with Pikmin 3 could apply with pretty much the other games in the series, and minus some differences. Because other than that, you also get fruit as like the main collectible item, of course. Like I said, get fruit and stuff to power up your ship. You get a few other items you can get. You have Alf, Brittany, Captain Charlie on your side as well to split up and create some paths, and also everyone splits up. So yeah. So I do say comparing this to the Wii U game. Now I didn't get Pikmin 3 on the Wii U, of course, but I do think the Switch controls definitely are pretty good. But what I've seen with the Wii U gamepad, I say it works pretty well, honestly. So yeah. It's also had Miiverse support. Remember Miiverse? Yeah, I don't really know what to say. Anyway, I guess we could talk about the ending already. Yeah, we talked about the ending already. Why the hell not? Yeah, find Almar, you get enough fruit, and you're finally free. So overall, though, despite this video being very, very short, to be honest, I look back at my Pikmin 2 video that I made, like, the time this recorded was, like, what? It was, like, a couple months. And it wasn't that long, actually. It was actually almost 8 minutes now, so I guess it's around the same hat here. So, yeah. Overall, though, Pikmin 3 is a very, very good game, and I think it's my second favorite in the series, honestly. I can see why people would have it as their favorite, honestly. I wouldn't blame them. I see, like, it's rare. I don't know. The general consensus is pretty split from what I've interacted with some people who are fans of Pikmin. So, yeah. But if you want to get into the series, I definitely think this is the best starting point, in my opinion. It's easily the most, again, playing Pikmin 3 first is ideal in my opinion. But Pikmin 4 is a brand new game. You can play that first. By the way, speaking of that, that will be next we're going to be talking about. I know I haven't made a video on Pikmin 4 yet, but I promise you, I will make a video on Pikmin 4. I needed to replay this game to remember stuff, of course, because, I'm still in a Pikmin mood. And I will be replaying 4 again to, get a feel of the game again and see how I feel about it. Because it seems like, okay, spoilers for Pikmin 4. I do love the game. I will address some criticisms with it, so be aware of that. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think of Pikmin 3? Go play it, by the way, it's on the Switch. Let me know in the comments below. Later, folks.